Here we go.
I'm gonna be completely honest, I didn't know that this movie existed until about a week ago when I was given the opportunity to check it out. I continuously tried to dive more into foreign films, and especially when you're talking about Hong Kong cinema, I haven't seen enough. And so this probably wasn't a great starting point. I left disappointed with the movie. I think that it really struggles to blend all of the genres that it's trying to blend. It's part courtroom drama, action movie, thriller. It just all didn't mesh well for me. The movie stars and is directed by Donnie Yen, and he clearly knows what he's doing with action movies. He's one of the greats to come out of that genre as far as I know. And the action is cool and well done when it's in the movie. It's not as prevalent as you might think. At the beginning they utilized POV, and I thought that that was really cool, and then it just doesn't come back in the movie, which I was kind of disappointed by. The dialogue is snappy. The movie moves very quickly in that regard. Conversations are very quick. Some of the lines are a little bit iffy, but it could have just been the translation. But it is primarily a courtroom drama, and I wasn't expecting that. I'm a fan of that subgenre though, so I'm always interested to find another good one. I was pretty satisfied for about the first hour or so, but then I just found it to go downhill from there. The biggest problem that this movie has is that it just tries to do too much. I think it really should have focused on the injustices in the court, the overall legal problems that the movie tackles. And like I said, it just struggles to blend all these genres effectively. There have been many movies that have been great genre blenders, and they feel like a breath of fresh air when it comes to blending it all. This movie isn't an example of that though. I think it just didn't really know what it wanted to be. I felt like they were just really forcing the action part of it. And I also didn't really find it all that thrilling because the movie kind of feels like a soap opera. It's not grounded in reality in the slightest. And I prefer when my movies, especially an action movie, like this one partially is, I like them grounded in reality. And especially when you just have Donnie Yen walking up from a car crash with barely even a scratch, and meanwhile he very well could have died. There are multiple scenes in the movie where it kind of just seems like he's a superhero. I think the movie is interesting when it's focused. I was, of course, more interested in the courtroom side of it. It's just overly silly at times with the score especially. This very well just could have been a movie that wasn't for me. After that second hour, I just felt myself checking the time and ready for the movie to be over, and I wasn't as engaged in the action sequences. It sucks because they are well done and Donnie Yen has a good eye for capturing them in film. But this movie just kind of felt like a hodgepodge of ideas, and it just didn't work for me. If you haven't seen a lot of Chinese, Hong Kong cinema, this probably isn't a great starting point for you. I will just say that I definitely don't feel like it was for me. I'm going to give The Prosecutor a C, and only if you are a fan of movies like this, fan of Donnie Yen maybe, I would recommend streaming it. Otherwise, just skip it. If you have suggestions for me for movies to dive into in the Hong Kong cinema realm of things, let me know in the comments. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, look forward to more content coming soon. My name is Ben, people call me Meter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.